In the year of our tide, upon the shifting waters of musical parody, there emerged a figure shrouded in both mystery and questionable Wi-Fi reception. He emerged from the depths of the internet like a kraken made entirely of memes and minor chords. A masked figure who dares to ask, what if Sleep Token, but with 30% more snack references? Some say a parody artist, a humble troubadour who transforms sonic devotion into comedy gold. Others say, and I'm not saying this, but others say that he's the vessel himself. Here today, on my boat, doing press for an upcoming album that doesn't exist, or maybe it does, or maybe I made that up, or maybe I didn't. One thing is for certain, that on this vessel, we have a vessel, possibly, maybe, hypothetically, the anticipation. Ladies and gentlemen and devotees, secure your life jackets, this could get deep, and join me as we rock the boat with Tokn. Tokn, yes dear, we invite you aboard this humble vessel.
Yes dear! Greetings to you, Lindsay! Hello!
The waters have accepted your presence and the Wi-Fi has remained mostly strong.
The connection, the buoyancy, the boating.
So today, we really want to offer you a chance to speak your truth, whether it be parody, prophecy, or pre-orders.
Yes, dear, the pre-orders, the merchandise, the profiter roll. Yes.
Where did this all begin?
Well, you know, many years ago, I was a smaller human being. I used to make a lot of noise. I used to annoy the elders. They bought me a large speaker in which I was able to play music of all different types of the genres. And as doing this, I was able to, you know, use the sayings and infiltrate or incorporate my sayings into the rhythmic rhythms of the instruments. And by doing so, I sort of developed an ability to instrument.
And you instrument you have done. I just wanted to talk about one track that I've been listening to non-stop, which was your Bad Omens cover. I mean, the instruments.
The instruments.
And you were certainly making some waves, but in that you did actually tease the fact you're going to be doing some headlining dates in 2026. Is that true?
This is in fact correct. Tokn me is in the midst of writing the album. I will definitely be releasing my first single before the end of the year of 2025. Therefore, I can only concur that I have the best end. I can concur that I will be releasing a full-length album next year, whereby I will also be embarking on a UK touring schedule of some sort.
No, you're not. No.
Yes, dear. Yes, dear. Yes, dear. Oh, dear. The deer. The deer.
The seagulls, they do welcome your presence. I heard them call.
The call of the wasp. The call of the deer. The call of the seagull. The call of Tokn. The continuation.
The continuation. Could you let us know what kind of sound we can be expecting from the new album, and definitely the newest single that you're going to be dropping for us?
Well, I would say I am just writing whatever comes out, and I feel that it's important to express me is self-isms, and just, you know, and by doing so, I can confirm what is coming out onto the page. Or, if I were to be more specific, the computer.
Oh.
I'm a computer. Is a mixture of all different genres, most of which are anchored in, you know, the metal world. Some aluminium, some steel. Cobalt chrome coated in hydroxyapatite coating, when if put into the body, helps the tissue seal around the implant, whereby the patient has had a bone removed. Therefore, it is mostly of the metallic genre, infused with the wrap, not to be confused with wrapping paper. Yes. And anything in between, the midst. The change of angle.
Fabulous. So we're going to expect many different kinds of the metals. Are we going to get a hint of any of the genres that you've maybe not expressed in your music so far?
Yes, Tokn me is definitely a fan of hip-hop, R&B, as you can tell, with the rap-esque rhymes and rhythmic words and flows within the songs, otherwise known as wasp style. Yes, dear.
It's cinema magic.
The cinema Tokn.
When can we anticipate these wonderful new songs that we have with your wonderful fusion of genres?
Well, provided that I can stick to the schedule because, you know, the workload, the first single from the album will be released before the end of 2025, which is in fact the year we are all in right now. Yes, even the audience. Therefore, the rest of the album will be released next year before or potentially in September, where I plan to embark on the UK touring schedule. The month of 9.
The month of 9. So everybody, the month of 9 is what we're going to be looking out for.
Yes.
The month of 9.
The month of 9. The month, the month in the year of Clive. The day in the life of a man called Clive when he eats a chive.
Here first, everybody. Have you had anybody tell you that they discovered Sleep Token through your music?
Yes, which actually shocked me. The influence.
I was actually one of those people.
Yes!
How do you find where the line is so it's not to cross it? Because obviously there's a lot of appreciation for Sleep Token with your covers. How do you avoid stepping that line?
Well, you know, Tokn, me, first and foremost, is of course a fan of the Sleep Token, and therefore I decided to just express myself by way of covering their music, which... there's a train! Oh my God! There's a train!
Help!
Help! Help! Help! Help! I decided to cover the music and the instruments, and therefore just expanded into, I guess you would call it, Tokn core, or wasp core. Yes.
What we like. Bit of the wasp core.
Yes.
What do you think is harder, nailing the composition of these songs or the mood? Really capturing the mood?
You must be in the right frame of mind in order to nail the song. The frame of mind dictates the direction, the arrow, the forward. One must always look forward and not look back, unless of course behind you there is a fruity sweet. Are you gonna go to the shops with me? You know that me and Clive like a fruity sweet. Also, life is way too short to not be long.
We are getting deep here, ladies and gentlemen.
The depth.
The depth.
I'm a sea creature.
I did think that this interview may be perhaps some form of music video that we just couldn't quite get the funding for. Is that the secret plan here? Are we secretly shooting today?
I think yes, dear. I think we are in fact going to probably end up shooting here, because if you take a look, and I will probably cue, you know, in the edit some form of cutaways of some geese, some songs, maybe a leaf of some sort, and another boat. We are actually on a line of boats, but yes, I feel like it would be a waste of landscape to not shoot a video here, and who knows, it may be for another Bad Omens song, which is probably out by this point. However, exactly.
And we have actually got some fans here now, today.
Yes.
The waterfowl kind.
That's Norman.
Norman. Ah, big fan, big fan.
Yes.
Do you often get your fans gathering on marinas and docks at midnight to expect your arrival? Is that something that we're going to maybe start the new trend of today?
Generally, yes, I would say they do tend to gather. We have been quite lucky to be inconspicuous as we have shot the videos. However, I have started to see more of the fans, otherwise known as the Wasps, gathering in various places, one of them being Fanta Fountain, which was a rather interesting day. The end.
Fantastic. How would you feel about performing one of your hits acoustically in Morse code for us today?
Yes. The reverb, the delay, the improper cadence.
Well, you're not doing parodies. Do you ever happen to front a pop metal pulse band?
No.
Fabulous, we'll move on. On a scale of 1 to 10,
I would probably say 9.
On a scale of 1 to completely unconfirmed, how much is this promotion for Sleep Token's next album?
Unconfirmed.
Unconfirmed, you heard it here first, everybody. I suppose if you were the vessel, hypothetically, how annoyed would you be disclosing that on a boat?
Well, we are actually on a vessel of some sort. So I would say that, you know, I sleep preposterously. I dream of space bows. I see you drifting past the block. But no one told Clive where to go.
Hypothetically, if I were to pull your mask off right now, would there be a much smaller mask underneath it, or a mirror that reflects my own face?
Beneath this is another face of faces that indeed dictates the way we all feel. And although I've gone in a direction where I'm not quite sure what I'm saying, I can confirm that beneath the mask is another mask, and beneath that mask is a flask and a body of water, otherwise known as the past.
We have a lot of exciting stuff to look out for then. We've gone deep today.
I will say, if one were to remove the postage, besides the skeletal area, or otherwise known as the cranium, you would see a reflection of yourself, because everybody has a little bit of Tokn within them.
I agree, and I think everybody needs a little bit more of Tokn within them.
The joy, the cheer, the instruments.
It's something you always bring is cheer, joy and instruments, and it's been absolutely lovely having you on the boat today.
Many thank yous for the invitation.
Many thank yous, many thank yous. It's been lovely getting to know you.
Likewise. Yes! Sleep, sleep, sleep.